Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Google. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 12th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Google as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0.15. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 6.32% since we first recommended buying Google 10 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.63% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a broad and declining trend in the short term. This situation typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $170.72 will initially indicate a slower rate of decline, but it may also serve as the first indication of a potential trend reversal. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible decrease of approximately 5.14% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 21.17% to negative 3.87%. When we consider the longer term, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of negative 2.77%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 16.92% to positive 18.8% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $139.96 and $198.93. Our latest daily update for Google features the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for Google as Stock Downgraded to Hold Accumulate. The Google stock price experienced a decline of 1.4% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, dropping from $170.87 to $168.47. During that trading session, the stock fluctuated by 1.23%, reaching a low of $167.89 and a high of $169.96. Over the last 10 days, the price has risen in 7 of those days, increasing by 10.29% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume fell on that day, alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator, as volume should correlate with price movement. On the last trading day, the volume decreased by 39 million shares, totaling 35 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $5.91 billion. In the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $207.05, while the lowest price fell to $140.53. Currently, the price sits at 18.63%, or $38.58, below the 52-week high, and 85.10%, or $962.18, below the all-time high recorded on January 15, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. In today's financial landscape, Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is making headlines due to its robust artificial intelligence developments amidst broader market volatility. Tariff threats from President Trump, proposing significant tariffs against the European Union and Apple, have unsettled investors. However, analysts remain optimistic about Alphabet's strategic focus on artificial intelligence, particularly following the successful rollout of its Gemini models and custom TPUs. This initiative is not only driving user engagement, but is also translating into double-digit revenue growth and industry-leading margins. Billionaire investor Daniel Loeb has also been strategically purchasing shares of Google, citing its current oversold condition, which highlights potential for recovery as the market stabilizes. This renewed interest from prominent investors suggests confidence in Alphabet's long-term viability, especially as it continues to innovate in the artificial intelligence sector. With artificial intelligence being a cornerstone of future tech growth, Alphabet's advancements could enhance its position against competitors, driving stock performance in both the short and long term. The favorable metrics from the I/O developer event, combined with solid financial momentum, position Google favorably in turbulent market conditions, potentially leading to an uptick in its stock valuation as investor sentiment shifts. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Google an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned Google a market perform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned Google an overweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Google an outperform grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 10th of January, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned Google an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Google stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Google. Google stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is anticipated at $166.94 and $158.40. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 22, 2025, and the stock has since decreased by 1.4%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which helps reduce overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots. A sell signal was observed 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands. A buy signal was noted 2 days ago. The short-term moving average. A buy signal was evident 11 days ago. The long-term moving average. A buy signal was also seen 11 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 19 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicates a buy signal from 11 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a sell signal 66 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 57 days ago. If you wish to discover more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $158.71 and $151.38. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support. In this case, Google finds support just below today's level at $158.71. If this level is breached, the next support based on accumulated volume will be at $151.38 and $146.75. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with healthy trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. In the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.07 between its high and low, representing 1.23%. Over the past week, the stock has experienced daily average volatility of 3.11%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Google, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could indicate either low expectations for the company's future or suggest that the stock is undervalued, presenting a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of the year, 2025, is expected on the 22nd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $2.12. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Google is at $168.56. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Google encounters its first support level at $158.71. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 21st of May, 2025, Sergey Brin conducted an insider sale of 2,048,000 shares of Class C capital stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Sergey Brin conducted an insider sale of 2,048,000 shares of Class B common stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Sergey Brin conducted an insider purchase of 2,048,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Sergey Brin conducted an insider sale of 2,048,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of May, 2025, Hennessy John L. conducted an insider sale of 10 shares of Class C capital stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 47.257. Overall, insiders purchased 2,681,292 shares and sold 7,503,857 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $161, indicating a decline of 4.43%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, which corresponds to a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Google stock a good buy? Google presents several positive indicators. However, we still do not consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the present level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning either to hold or accumulate, while we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation of this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate recommendation since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 27th of May, we anticipate that Google will open higher by approximately 30 cents and begin trading at $168.77. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information provided, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.